All right. Hello, everybody. This is my top 10 in every position in the world ranking list. I'm just going to speed through them. Not going to take much time. I spent a lot of time making this list. I feel good about them. Um, Off to the side, you can see my top 10s in every region. I'm not real confident about all of them, but I'm confident about most of them. So let's just work through it. Um, in top, I have Ben, who plays for BLG. He's number one. I think he's the best top laner in the world. Um, I think it's close. To be fair, I think it's very, very close between him and Zeus. Um, but I have Zeus at number two. I think Zeus is very, very good. Plays carries very well. I don't think he's great on tanks, but I think he plays carries better than probably anybody in the world top lane. 369 from Top Esports. I think he's very good. I think he is capable of playing all the picks he needs to play in his position. And I think he's definitively the second best top laner in China. I have Keen, who I think is definitively the second best top laner um in Korea. Plays for Gen G. Has some of the more unique picks in Korea. Um, my first Eastern player, my first Western player, Broken Blade. Um, I think he kind of makes that G2 team work. To be fair, maybe more than Caps. His ability to play like tanks and the unique picks top, like Zach or Rek'Sai when they were playing those, made that team really, really good. Um, Zika from LNG. I think he can play pretty much everything. Most of these guys can play pretty much everything. The difference in like one through three is like not that much. Doran on T1, the Shy on IG, coming back from his year off. And then I have two NA players. I have Impact, who I think is the NA GOAT, maybe the best top, probably the best top laner to ever be in NA. And last I put Blippo. You could convince me at Shanji. I think Blippo makes that FlyQuest team work. I think Impact's better than Blippo. Impact was the fucking MVP, so like, I think he's better. In jungle, I have Canyon. I think he's the best jungler in the world. The best way I've heard it put is I watch Super K-Man Rocks, who does these great videos for Esport League of Legends Pro League, and I think the way he put it is the best way I've heard it put about Canyon, which is he's the number one player in the world in carry junglers, and he's probably the second or third in tanks. And like I feel I like that approximation of it. Um, Second I have Kanavi. I think he's the best jungler in China. I would understand if you had Tien here. I just don't. I don't like Tien's play. I think Kanavi's better. I think Kanavi's more useful and more versatile. Um, then Peanut. I think Peanut's one of the best junglers ever. I think he plays facilitators very, very well. I think he's overshadowed by Canyon and Owner most of the time, but I think he's very, very good. I have Owner, a T1 jungler. Good Lee Sin, good tanks, plays what he's asked to play, facilitates the team very well. Is like the third option on that team and knows it most of the time. So Tarzan, uh, third best jungler in China, very, very good on facilitators, very good on those pocket AP picks he has. Can just change the way teams play. Inspired. Best Western jungler ever. Can play everything. Clearly, but the best Western jungler, the best Western player in the world. IMO. Like, I don't think anybody else is close right now. Like current state of the league, state of like League of Legends. Um, After Inspired, the list could pretty much be whatever you wanted it to be. To be fair, I have June cause Lucid. If you think it's Way, if you think Razork deserves to be on here somewhere, like I wouldn't argue with you. If you think Blabber should be on here somewhere, I'd probably argue with that. I don't think Blabber was very good last year, to be fair. Um, but June cousin Lucid, June got benched. I know, but like also this could be Way. If this was Way instead of June, like, I wouldn't argue with you. I know Way June got benched for Way and then Way got benched for June, so it is what it is. I think Lucid's really strong. Like junglers to watch, I think Milky Way is really good. Um, like I said, I think Razork could be on this list. I think Hamback is going to be competing for being on this list. Is what it is. Here's our shocker for the day. Um, I have Faker third. I think Chovi's the best mid laner in Korea. I think Knight's the best mid laner in China. He was the MVP in spring. If this was if this was just Worlds, if this list was just about Worlds, Faker would be number one with a bullet. But it's not. This is the regular season, and I don't think Faker was very good. Was as good as Chovy last split, and I don't think that's controversial. I don't think he should have won best mid laner in Korea, the best mid laner in the LCK award. I think it should have been Chovy. Um, but I get it. He's Faker. He's the GOAT. I get it. I get it. But in that 80 carry meta, I don't think he was the best player. And that's fine. I have Rookie fourth. I like Rookie a lot. Um, I know they didn't make Worlds, but I like Rookie a lot. Scout fifth for oh Lord, Scout's on JDG now. But I like Scout. I think he's I think he's very good. Like none of these players are bad. I have Zeka from HLE. I have Showmaker. You can put Showmaker higher. You can put Zeka higher. Like this group of players here in any order, I would not argue with you. And then I have our Western our Western representation, um, Captain JoJo. I know they're both technically LEC now. I thought long and hard about this Quig quad thing. I don't think they're better than JoJo when JoJo's on at his best. I just don't. Um, and that's what it is. All right, here's some crazy stuff. Um, I have Ruler number one in ADCs. I know Ruler didn't make Worlds. I know Guma won Worlds the last 2 years. I know Jackie Love's really strong. Here's my problem. If you told me any of these players were in any order, I probably wouldn't argue with you. I just wouldn't, because I think this is completely opinionated. I think this part of this list is completely opinionated. Um, Ruler's really good. I like Ruler. Ruler's one of my favorite players all time. So I'm biased. Guma is maybe the player who played the best on that T1 team all year. Gala, I love watching Gala. The Kaiser highlights are great. I think he's the best AUC in China right now. Elk is incredibly strong on that BLG team. He was the entire reason that BLG team works in my mind. Jackie Love. maybe the most consistent player in the world at ADC for the last season and a half. Very strong. Viper, former world champion, HLE's ADC, very strong at the game. There's not bad things to say about these players. Pays, I think Pays was the best player in the LCK during the summer. Like, and he's what, seventh on this list? Like, Jan, Jan, Jan and Masu are in A reps. I think they're better than everybody in the LEC, and it's not close. I don't think it's relatively close. I think Jan and Masu are better than their competition by far. Um, I have Light here. I think Light is fantastic. Light is Weibo's ADC. I think he's been really good on that team. And then finally, we have our supports. Carrier was always going to be number one. He can change the game. He changed the entire meta more than once. I think Mako's the best support in China. Very good at the game. Very strong. Great shot caller. Made top esports really good last year. Is going to be really good on IG this year. Crisp. Crisp is very flippy sometimes, but I think he's very good at the game. I think he does a great job. Lehins, lots of pocket picks, is going to really make. Um, I think he's on Nongshim, the Jiwoo. Going to really make that team work. Going to make that team look a whole lot better this season than they looked last season than they did last season. It's a shame that he is not on Genji anymore with Ruler. It's not Ruler and Lehins. It's a shame. The Light's probably the best recon player in the world. Um, really strong. Pairs well with Viper. Very good engage. On. On is, how do I put this? He does a really good job of making every lane with Elk work. And that's like definitely needed most of the time. Core JJ. I think he's the best support in NA. I think he has a bunch of picks that he can play. I think he's a great shot caller and they can win lane. Mickey is very creative, can play basically anything. Sometimes, but is still, in my opinion, the best support in LEC. Labrov is the second best support in LEC. Very, very good. Um, Great rail player. Uh, Shot caller. I'm looking forward to what he does on G2. I'm looking forward to what Mickey does on Fnatic. I put Busio here. You could convince me this is 1,000 people. To be fair, you could convince me it's June, it's Kellen. Maybe you can convince me it's Kellen. To be fair, um, missing PP God. I picked Busio. I like Busio. I think he's strong at the game. I think he's a great young NA talent. I think his Pike might actually be good, but we'll never know because he kind of runs it down when he plays Pike. But yeah, I mean, this video, I understand this. I'm talking fast and this video is kind of rushed. I don't have the best graphic. I don't understand. It's just a spreadsheet. But if you like this kind of content, let me know. I'll make more of this. All the pro leagues are starting this week. I'm not gonna put tier lists out. I don't really like tier lists other than like this top 10 world stuff. I don't like this tier list of who you think is gonna win every league. Um, I might put a graphic out like in the community, like who I think is gonna win each region. Just the four big teams. But that'll be that for that'll be that. Once we're a little further into the season, I'll make a video that reviews maybe some fun drafts and stuff like that. Just let me know what y'all think. If you watch this video, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. Otherwise, I appreciate you watching. It's late for me recording this video, but I wanted to get it done before LCK started. I know LPL has already started. Um, so enjoy. I really thank y'all guys if you watch this video. I'm sorry it's rushed, but like I said, I've been busy and I just want to make sure I got this out. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you. I'll catch y'all later.